All right, this is Excel 6th grade level lesson number 96, solving word problems by working backwards. Problem solving strategy of going backwards through problems. Now, if you don't watch this video, if you don't learn how to do this, these problems can be really tricky. But when you watch this and you learn how to do the problem solving strategy of working backwards, the problems are so simple. So let's get started here. When solving for a missing value in a word problem, it is sometimes necessary to read all the way through the problem and then work backwards. And here's the example problem right here. If you multiply Sierra's age by 4 and then subtract 8, you will get the number 60. How old is Sierra? When you work backwards, do the opposite operation to that which was done originally. So what they do is they take C, meaning Sierra's age. It says when you multiply her age by 4, Sierra's age times 4, and then subtract 8, you get 60. So you write an equation first that shows exactly what the problem says. Take Sierra's age, multiply it by 4, subtract 8, you get 60. Then to solve the problem, you're going to use the opposite operation and you're going to go backwards through this. So you're going to do 60, and instead of subtracting 8, you're going to add 8, and then instead of multiplying by 4, you're going to divide by 4. So you can see that that's done for you right here. 60 plus 8 is 68, and then you're going to take that number, 68, and divide it by 4 instead of multiplying by 4, and you get her age of 17. Now, if you get an answer that's absolutely crazy, watch out for that, because it's got to make sense. She's not going to be like 120 years old. And I do want to see you write out this part right here. This part to me is not even as important. I want to see the actual equation, working your way backwards through it to get the original number. So let's do one together. If you divide Armin's weight by 4 and then add 18, you will get 45 pounds. How much does Armin weigh? So the first step is dividing Armin's weight by 4. So we're going to start with an A, take his weight, divide it by 4. I'm going to put that in parentheses to keep that separate. And then add 18, you will get 45. Okay, how are we going to get back to this A here? We're going to go backwards through the problem, work our way through backwards, and we're going to do the opposite of each one of these. So instead of adding 18, we're going to subtract 18. Instead of dividing by 4, we're going to multiply by 4. So first we're going to do 45 minus 18. I have to regroup there. 15 minus 8 is 7. 3 minus 1 is 2. And then I'm going to multiply that by 4 instead of dividing by 4. 7 times 4 is 28. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 2 is 10. So his weight is 108. Does it tell us if it's, right here, 45 pounds. 108 pounds. Okay, go ahead and give number 2 a shot. Pause the video and then turn it back on when you're ready. If you take Gwen's favorite number and add 7 and then divide by 7, you will get 7. What is Gwen's favorite number? So you're going to take her favorite number, G, and add 7, and then divide that by 7. You will get the number 7. All right, let's go backwards through that, and we could probably do this in our head. 7 divided by 7, nope, we're going to multiply. Remember, it's the opposite because we're going backwards. 7 times 7, that's 49. And then instead of adding 7, we're going to subtract 7. And 49 minus 7 is 42, would be her favorite number. All right, go ahead and give numbers 3 and 4 a shot. Pause the video and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. If you take Ida's height, let's put an I for Ida, and subtract 12. And then multiply by 3, you will get 156. All right, so we're going to do the opposite of that. We're going to divide by 3, and we're going to add 12. 156 divided by 3. 3 goes into 15 5 times. 3 goes into 6 2 times. So we're at 52, and then we're going to add 12 and get 64. Her height is 64 inches. Don't forget your label. Number 4, if you take Alex's favorite number, add 13, and then divide by 7, you get 6. So we're going to multiply 7, and we're going to subtract 13. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 minus 13 is 29. So the answer is 29. Okay, try 5 and 6, then pause the video until you're ready for the solution. If you multiply Lisa's age by 5, add 14, oops, and then divide by 3, we're adding another step on, you will get 43. So we're going to multiply by 3, subtract 14, and divide by 5. So 43 times 3 first. 43 times 3 is 129, and then we're going to subtract 14. It's kind of helpful if you actually write down the opposites here. And there you get 115, and then we're going to divide that by 5. 115, hopefully you didn't take up as much room as I'm taking up here. Trying to make it nice and big so you can see it. 5 goes into 11 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. That gives me a remainder of 1. 5 goes into 15 3 times. And so Lisa is 23, don't forget your label, years old. Okay, if you divide Theo's, hey, there's Theo on there, all right. You divide Theo's weight by 4, subtract 8, and then multiply by 9, you will get 144. So we're going to divide by 9, we're going to add 8, and we're going to multiply by 4. So 144 divided by 9 is my first step. 144 divided by 9. 9 goes into 14 one time. That's a remainder of 5. And 9 goes into 54 6 times. So I'm at the number 16, and then I have to add 8. 16 plus 8 is 24. And then I have to multiply 24 by 4 to get my final answer. 4 times 4 is 16. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Theo weighs 96 pounds. All right, there you have it. Thanks for watching.